Hi there, welcome. Today's recipe is beef and mushroom stew. Okay? First thing what we're gonna do, we're gonna turn the oven mark between 3 and 4. That's equivalent to 160 to 170 degrees Celsius. So that's the oven on. Now we're gonna peel 4 onions. So remember, before you start any recipes, always make sure that you've got all the ingredients before. If sometimes you will be confused to say, oh, where I'm going to start, is it? There's a lot of ingredients in that recipe. To start, put all the ingredients in the kitchen and then you start. So that way, you will not miss any ingredients in the recipe. Now, I've got 4 cloves of garlic. We're going to peel them. Then what we're going to do, we're going to turn the casserole on a medium to high heat. We slice the onions and we're going to cook the onions for about 10 minutes, nice and slow. I love stews and casseroles in winter. As you can see, this recipe is for 8 persons. I do extra, so that way I can put in containers and I can freeze easily for those days that I'm busy and I have no time to cook. So that's the garlic. So now what we're going to do, we're going to turn the casserole on a medium to high heat and we're going to add a little bit butter in there. Okay? Now we're going to slice the onions and put them straight into the casserole. The onions and the garlic as well. We can slice the garlic as well. As we are slicing, we can add the onions straight into the casserole. Yes, I was telling you, I prepare extra, so I will freeze for those days that I find myself busy. So now we're going to put the onions again in the casserole. As you can see, under the chopping board, I always leave a wet cloth. So the chopping board stay nice and safe. Put the onions there while they start to cooking slowly. So that's the onions and garlic in there. We're gonna let them cook for about 10 minutes until nice. And cooked. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna change the chopping board and I've got a frying pan. We're gonna turn the frying pan into medium to high heat. And we're gonna add a little bit oil. Now we're gonna dice the bacon. Gonna dice the bacon and as you can see, while I'm cutting the bacon, the frying pan is getting hot. So that way I won't lose any time. One of the most important things in the kitchen is our timing. Good timing in a professional kitchen. Well, sometimes even at home. I do my best to serve the family at once. See? So, now we can add the bacon here. Okay? And we're going to fry. You can turn the heat a little bit down. And we're going to fry the bacon. Onions are cooking as well. Good. Now, what we're going to do is I've got a dish here, flour in there, some paprika and some salt. So what we're going to do, we're going to toss the beef in the flour and paprika and salt. By the time you're mixing the onions, coming nice, you can add a little bit heat on the onions. Okay, so now we can add the beef in the flour and paprika. And we can toss as you can see, cover the beef with paprika and flour and salt. Beautiful. So we've got the onions going, the bacon fried, so we give it that extra taste, and we are tossing the beef in flour and paprika. Lovely. Now, wash our hands. We're going to put the bacon with the onions. Okay? You can add the bacon with the onions like that, and we're gonna cook the mushrooms. Okay? We're gonna put the casserole back on the heat, the frying pan back in there. We add a little bit, just a little bit more oil, and we add the mushrooms in there. So we can cook the mushrooms. So now we've got the bacon and the onions cooking nicely in there. Smells is sublime. Okay? We have the mushrooms cooking, and we've got the beef in flour, paprika and salt, ready to fry. Okay? You can add a little bit more oil here. So the mushrooms will fry. Okay? You don't need to cook the mushrooms a long time. So when the mushrooms is half cooked, you're going to put them with the onion and bacon and garlic. Then we're going to fry the beef to give that beef little bit color. And then we continue with the recipe. Okay, so for recipes, pictures with method, please do log on our website, robandjames.com, or like us on our Facebook page, Rob and James. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram as well. And please do share our work so other families will benefit. Thank you very much for that. So now, look at that. This is going beautifully in there. Okay. Mushrooms is going beautifully. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put the mushrooms with the onions, garlic, as you can see. Now, I'm going to add a little bit more oil, and we're going to fry the beef. Look at that, beautiful. Okay? We're going to fry the beef, and then we're going to fry the beef. Then we're going to put the beef with the casserole. We're going to deglaze the frying pan with red wine and beef stock, bring to the boil. We add everything to the casserole and we put it in the oven for about 1 hour, 1 hour and a half. Look at them, beautiful. Give it that nice color. The smell is excellent. You can give a stir to the onions. As you can see, they are still cooking nicely with the bacon, with the mushrooms and garlic. Okay, you can add. I have some rosemary. I can add some rosemary there, and I can add some bay leaves. Always, when you do bay leaves, just flip it a little bit like that. So more flavor will come out from the bay leaf. Okay, these are the little tricks that makes all the difference in cooking. Okay, you can see here on the beef in the frying pan, gonna have a lot of sediment cold. Then we're gonna deglaze all with the red wine, and all that flavor from the frying pan will go with the wine. Okay? Beautiful. So that is ready. A nice brown color. I'm gonna put that one there. Okay? You can see, beautiful. Now we're gonna deglaze the beautiful. Okay? All that you need to scrape because all the flavor is in that frying pan. Okay? Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful casserole. Okay? Gonna deglaze that. Then what we're gonna do, I've got 2 beef stock here and some hot water. We're gonna bring this to the boil and excellent. We're gonna bring this to the boil. We put it in the casserole there. Oh, look at that, beautiful. Okay? Now we can switch the onions off. That's fine. And this is nearly boiling. Beautiful. Now we're gonna put the red wine and beef stock in the casserole and make sure that I do this as gentle as I can so I don't do a mess. Okay, look at that. Beautiful. Okay, with all the sediment, with everything. Then we're gonna give it a good, nice stir. And gonna cover, and we're gonna finish it in the oven for about 1 hour, 1 hour and a half. We're gonna leave it there, like I said, for 1 hour, 1 hour and a half. So now, after 1 hour 20 minutes, what we're gonna do, I've got some parsley in here. We're gonna quickly chop it like that. Okay. Now we can turn the oven off and we can take the casserole out. Oh, look at that. Look at that, beautiful. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna put the parsley to finish up. Give it a good stir. And you can serve beef and mushroom stew. For more video recipes, please click the bottom right hand corner to subscribe to our YouTube channel to receive more recipe ideas. And thank you very much for watching and have a good day. Bye now, bye bye.